All right, so I just wanted to talk real quick on mindset. I know everyone's favorite topic, but something I've noticed a lot recently is what you intake and what you put into your mind is kind of what you put out into the world as well. And this is pretty well known. If you feed yourself garbage, you're going to look like garbage. If you feed your brain garbage, your thoughts are going to be garbage. And this morning I got a text from someone and it was like, April sales are the lowest since 2009. And I'm like, fuck off. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to get the next 80 to 100 files going here. I don't need to know about what's wrong with the market. But then I'm like, whatever, I'm going to click the article anyways. I click the article and I'm like, this guy is sending me US real estate stats, not even in the same market as us. He's a mortgage broker. He's freaking out over something in the States. And this is probably going to totally derail his entire morning. So I just chuckled to myself and switched back to what I was doing, which was prospecting and looking for those next couple files. And this got me thinking too of like this guy is probably going around and at cocktail parties or dinner parties, barbecue, kids sporting events, people ask him, how's the market? And he's probably saying, oh, it's the worst since 2009. This is what's rates are up. The bond market's fucked. All this back and forth. And people hear it and they're like, oh my gosh, this is really scary. And then they don't go to him when they want to do something because he scared them. It's like having, like, my dad used to always be the guy that, like, when I would go and talk to him, he would tell me everything that's wrong with the plan. And for years, I just like stopped talking to him. And then finally, I realized, okay, I'm going to go to him once I'm like rock solid on my plan. He's going to tell me all the flaws with it. And then I can play defense going with that. But I would always go to someone else who was more of an optimistic tone. And yesterday I was getting a massage, and my massage therapist was like, so what's going on? Like, I have my house listed, it hasn't sold, yada, yada, yada. And she's like, is this something I should be worried about? And I'm like, no, it's taking a little while longer for things to sell. You're set up in a great way. I did her mortgage before, so I know that she's like set up for success that way. And I just mapped out everything. And she's like, oh my gosh, like this was like, I'm really glad you booked a massage. I didn't want to like reach out to talk about this, but I'm really relieved at those answers. And she's like, by the way, can you bring business cards and put them in my office? Because like I think you have a really good outlook, and I want to have my other clients come to you because I'm always hearing about their different stresses when they're here. So just like kind of a tale of two ways of thinking and two ways of communicating with people. So number one, like feed your brain the positive stuff. There are still people buying, there are still people doing refinances, there's people cash damming, there's people learning about Manulife One that are dramatically changing their financial future. But then also be cautious that when you're out in the world that you are that source of positive information. Even when things are terrible, have a positive spin on it. Like COVID sucked because people were isolated, but it was also a great time to just spend one-on-one time with your family. So always try to find that silver lining. It'll make you generally happier, but it will also make people want to come to you because people are looking for good news right now. You don't have to lie to them. You don't have to sugarcoat it and make things up, but try to find those glimmers of hope. Like slower market, great opportunity for first time home buyers. Always flip the script and find that positive angle there. All right, that's it.